This is John Paul. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I got another Star Wars video, kind of. I mean, it's not actually about Star Wars and the characters in Star Wars and things like that. It's about rumored Star Wars showrunner Leslie Headland calls white women at the top the silent killers. So, not only are people associated with Lucasfilms attacking white men and men, they want to throw white women in the mix now. Now, I can't speak for Lucasfilms on the whole, but they're going to hire this person. These people represent them, so pretty much it is them as well. So she says at Variety's Inclusion Summit, whatever the hell that is, Headland explains that white people are not diverse and that white women need to step up their game. So basically, I think she's white, but the point is, the meaning itself of diversity means you have different races and different colors of people. And white people are certainly 100% in that mix. Okay? So it seems like people like her are counting white people as different type of human beings that aren't actually in the mix with everybody else. It's almost like they think white people, rest of the world. So it's getting really frustrating at this point, and I think it's going to come to some kind of breaking point for a lot more people, and all these people are going to do is they're going to start some kind of serious racial tension, especially in the United States, and they think they're doing the right thing, and they really have their heads very far up their ass, and they're causing a lot of problems. Because normal, nice guys like me would just not think about this stuff, not talk about this stuff. And I think a lot of people would be more willing to reach out to a diverse audience without this shit. I don't really want to get into that. I don't want to get into like this fight about it. But that's what's going on in entertainment. They're bringing this to the table. At the beginning of the clip, Headland states, "I just want to say that I think white women need to kind of step up their game, to be quite honest. Sorry, but I'm calling you bullshit out. You really do." She continues, because I couldn't agree more with everything these women are saying, but I'm also seeing the silent killer, which is a lot of white women at the top who are kind of reinforcing a lot of old ideas, like I went over with Brie Larson, where she is in the role of Captain Marvel when that role was played by a black woman. Not the role, but the character was a black woman, and she doesn't want to give that up. She wants to stay at the top and set the example that she could preach all the gender things, the racial things, but she can't act upon it, okay? Kathleen Kennedy stays on top, and she doesn't actually let someone of color or someone else take her position. She just stays on top and preaches her bullshit. So I get that part. But what Headland is going to do is she's going to work for Kathleen Kennedy and not really give a shit what Brie Larson and Kathleen Kennedy do, because you bet your ass she would work with Brie Larson in a second. So the same people she's calling out, she's going to just become one of them. So what the fuck is she saying? She's basically just saying that, well, this is what we're doing that's wrong, and now I'm going to join the club. She adds, "So as I stated to Rise in Television, I just started to get more blunt and just start saying I would like a black writer, because if I said diverse, you get, well, white is diverse, which is something somebody said to me." She then stated, and I was like, wow. I was like, it's not cool. So first of all, before you even see their writing or get to meet the person, why are you requesting a certain skin color? If she met the person and said, this isn't the right person for me, they're saying nasty things about women, stuff like that, get me somebody else, okay, fine. But she's picking and choosing what she wants before she's even meeting the person. Headland continued describing the reasons she believes Hollywood has an interest in women. They are not interested in us unless we're in a group and in a Vanity Fair spread, probably just wearing lingerie. Okay, now here's the thing. Yeah, there's some truth to that. Obviously, one of the big things men like about women is their sexuality. There's really no man who works his ass off, gets a social life, and dreams about having a woman for her writing skills or how she's equal to a man in so many different things. That's just not how nature works, basically. Nature works where Yeah, we want to see women in sexy lingerie, and that's not even good enough. That's just like the warm-up, basically, to be honest. You know, that's a fact of life. If there's ever a point in this planet where the majority of men, like 90%, don't want women for their sexuality, then that means evolution has taken the next step. So people like Headland, who, to be honest, looks like an orc from Lord of the Rings, is complaining about sexy women. She basically wants to jump evolution. Yeah, maybe in 2,000 years, men are going to be like, all right, you know, what are her writing skills like? I wonder how her grammar is. You know, what are her personal communication skills like over the phone? That's sexy. I'd like to get with her. That's what I'm thinking about at night. For now, the thing we like about women, for a large part of it, is the sexiness, is their sexuality. And I don't find anything wrong with that. And I keep stressing that in this channel because of people like her who keep going against it so hard. Basically, you got a woman to blame for that. Mother Nature. All right, that was kind of a joke. I'm not sure Mother Nature is actually a woman, but you guys get my drift. It's just natural. There's no reason you can't have sexy women who are also smart and capable of doing certain things. And the same goes for men. We've been here too. Jason Momoa was like a good pick. There was some kind of video or live stream and someone asked, you know, well, what about like women? Don't you women want to see like, you know, hot guys in movies instead of like dumpy, ugly, chubby guys or something like that? And someone called out, oh, Jason Momoa, yeah. So she just seems like a really odd person, and let's not forget she was Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. Okay, I think secretary assistant, something like that. She worked very close with him. He was a monster, convicted of all these sex crimes. She just got along with him all this time. Anyway, you guys let me know down below what you think of this. And I didn't talk much about Star Wars, as you could see. It's mostly about her attitude. And for me, I gotta take this time to say that Marvel, with Tessa Thompson and her comments, and now this with Star Wars, that stuff is completely done for me. I'm going to talk about it on the channel. I'm going to call them out. They're bullshit, actually. The stupid things they say as far as racism and stuff. But I'm not going to watch their movies. I'm not going to do any movie review, how good the show is, this and that. Especially Marvel. I have no interest. Alright, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you subscribe, you get more videos. And I'll be happy. If you don't, I guess, oh well, I'll be sad. But that's life, I'll get over it.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.
Central Parkway in the